Covering the islands of the Bahamas, ZNS Network presents The Bahamas Tonight.
A man gunned down and killed last night, pushing the country's murder count up by 1. Good evening and welcome to the Bahamas Tonight Weekend Edition. I'm LaDawn Davis. As always, it's great to have you joining us. The Yellow Elder Gardens community hit by tragedy last night as a man was fatally shot and killed on Majors Road. Superintendent Stephen Dean telling ZNS News that while the motive is unclear at this time, the police have some significant leads that will bring them one step closer to nabbing the person or persons responsible for this latest murder. He provides us with this update on their investigations.
What we can tell you is that shortly after 11, the victim, the deceased, was sitting in a car with another man when they were approached by a lone gunman who shot the victim. The victim was pronounced dead on the scene. Police have launched an active investigation into this matter. We are appealing to anybody who might have been in the area to please contact the police. You can contact us at 919 or at 328-TIPS. The slightest information will help us and will bring in justice to the family and resolution to this matter.
Meantime, tragedy strikes another Bahamian family this afternoon as a toddler apparently fell and drowned in a well near his home. The incident happened around 3:30 when family members discovered the baby boy, said to be about 17 months old, submerged in water. Police tell us the child was unresponsive when he was pulled from the well, and all attempts to revive the infant failed. Now, this apparent drowning taking place at a home in Peardale. We understand the well was attached to a nearby abandoned house next to the dwelling home where the child resided. We understand the mother was reportedly hanging out clothes at the time of the tragedy. A joint effort resulting in a major drug bust this week. The street value of drugs is over $2 million. An operation between the Royal Bahamas Police Force Drug Enforcement Unit and the United States Drug Enforcement Administration officers resulted in the arrest of 2 men on Thursday, August 30th. According to police reports, around 4:30 p.m., DEU and DEA officers conducted a joint operation on Northwest Key, an island north of Greater Nagua, that led to the discovery of 345 pounds of cocaine with a street value of more than $2.5 million. The 2 men, a 44-year-old Dominican and a 41-year-old Turks Islander, were arrested in connection with this large discovery and are assisting DEU officers with their investigations. Well, police will certainly be making their presence felt on public school campuses beginning Monday. The need for police officers in our schools is still a hot-button issue, but the government feels it's necessary at this time due to the increasing amount of violence on school campuses. Superintendent Stephen Dean strongly says the school policing initiative is badly needed and will be quite effective.
While there may be much talk about it, I'm going to tell you it's going to reap good dividends. Most of all, we have a responsibility as police officers: protection of our people, prevention and detection of crime. So whatever it takes to prevent and detect crime, we have to do that. We have to ensure, and because the commissioner has on his policing plan, the safety of our people. So our teachers need to be safe, our parents need to be safe, and most important, the students need to be safe. So that's why the police, working along with the Ministry of Education and stakeholders, school boards, teachers, everybody have taken preparatory steps to ensure that when we go into this school year, that there will be a safe environment for our children to learn and get a pretty decent education.
Will be stretched thin because of this and the urban renewal project. Dean says not necessarily.
When we realize that the demand is always on the police, but we realize that we have to work smart with less. And that's what it's all about. It's redoubling our strategies, devising our strategy. We have a group of intelligent officers in the Royal Bahamas Police Force, a number of intelligent officers, and we can put our heads together and come up with the best strategy, working in consultation with our stakeholders, education persons, parents, and teachers to devise best strategies.
After Hurricane Irene ripped through the Bahamas last year, a number of schools around the country were in desperate need of repairs. And one of those schools is Tarpon Bay Primary School in South Eleuthera. During the long summer break, close to 3 organizations pooled their resources to assist in getting those much-needed repairs done just in time for the new school term. Julian Gibson tells us more.
We just did this one completely, right?
One Eleuthera, the Rotary Club of Eleuthera, and the Tarpon Bay Shopping Center all coming together to donate at least $10,000 to the repairs of the Tarpon Bay Primary School.
We just basically trying to reverse the trend of people waiting on government to come and do everything. Doing a very good job so far. As you can see, I mean, we have roof repairs going on, bathroom repairs, painting, and the whole week's trying to get ECs going. We're just trying to get it done, basically. Get school open and the kids be comfortable for Monday.
For Principal Herman Johnson, he was pleased with corporate Bahamas in Eleuthero stepping up to the plate.
They have helped us tremendously. One example is we were in very much need of having our staff bathroom and library renovated as far as the roof is concerned. What they've done is they've totally taken that bad roof off and replaced it to make it much more comfortable. They've also made the old library, they've made it into a special education room and a teacher's resource room, whereby we can have help with the exceptional learners from each grade this year.
Now, Johnson had special thanks for Julian Carey.
Just a few minutes ago, Mr. Julian Carey donated an air conditioner for the grade 5, and he's volunteered with painting the inside of the classrooms, which were much needed, and also other help, other areas, and we're extremely grateful for what's being done.
Now, they plan to work around the clock all weekend long in preparation for school on Monday. Reporting for ZNS News, I am Julian Gibson.
Thanks, Julian. Bahamian entertainer Therese Hepburn has died. It was reported that the popular singer passed away shortly before 8 p.m. on Friday night, months after suffering a massive stroke at Doctors Hospital, which left her comatose with severe brain damage. The 48-year-old was known for hit songs like Sugar Shack, Bus Driver, Oh Do You Know, and a remake of Forever Young. Now, those who knew the singing sensation spoke to Cyan Thompson about her passion for Bahamian music and about the legacy this dynamic performer has left behind.
Singer and entertainer Therese Hepburn is being dubbed as the Queen of Bahamian music. Her vivacious voice and strong stage presence put her in a class by herself. Her first music album was produced by Kirkland K.B. Bodie, but it is not just the music people remember. Friends like attorney Fane Thompson knew Therese for some 15 years. He says she was bursting with energy.
Therese was always a good friend to me, and I'm sure to many people, a top-class entertainer. She was always a warm human being.
Entertainer Eugene Gino D. Davis shared the stage with Therese for many years. Describing the songbird, Gino D. recalled her song, The Stage Is Mine. He said that in every sense of the word, as Therese, in true Bahamian fashion, took charge with her electric performances.
All I have is fond memories of Therese. Therese was always life of the party, so to speak, and she was a leader, definitely. And I think the Bahamas lost a giant in entertainment. We've lost a colleague and a friend, and it saddens me, and I'm sure a lot of Bahamians are sad today to lose Therese. And she commanded the stage. In fact, she had a song called The Stage Is Mine. And right now, I'm a spiritual thinking person, and even though she's passed in the physical realm, I think spiritually, she's up there in heavenly choir, probably with a golden mic, singing something like Forever Young,
Singer Anita Ellis, also known as Nita, grew up with Therese. From beauty pageants like Miss Talented Teen, School Days, and Sharing the Stage, Nita says from the 70s, Therese was making her way in the music industry. While Nita says she will always remember Therese's voice more than anything, she will miss her as a friend.
There'll be something missing. And I don't think that void could be filled for a very, very, very long time. She was actually a chain that linked all the artists together, the male and the female. I really gonna miss her. Because, I just want the family to be strong. And I try to be strong because I have my own personal memories of her. She's a lovely person. She was strong-headed, because she was determined to achieve all her goals the way she saw fit. And that's what I loved about her.
Therese Hepburn died at 48. Cyan Thompson, ZNS News.
Stay close. We've got more news right after this.